Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Ask Sarah. I feel like it has been a while since I've done one, maybe like a month. So I'm in my email right now, xxSarah@gmail.com. If you ever want to be included, you can send your story, your question, or anything like that to this email, and that's where I pull these questions from that I answer. And of course, my favorite thing is always you guys being involved and giving your opinion and your advice and everything down in the comment section. So that's how these videos go, in case you're new here. And if you are, you should subscribe. And if you don't want to, then don't do it. I'm not pushy. Do what you want. Let's see, Instagram paranoia. Hold up. I haven't read it, but I feel like all of us got it. So, okay, here we go. Hi, Sarah. I'm an 18-year-old girl from Illinois. Whoop, whoop. She wrote whoop, whoop, but I'm going to give you a whoop, whoop right back. I feel like my whoop, whoop cracked. I recently just started dating a guy 2 years younger than me from my high school. That's interesting. I'm a senior and he's a sophomore. Our relationship is going extremely well and I trust him 100. We go to a smaller school where everyone knows everyone, and recently I've just noticed that he liked a large number of other girls' photos on Instagram. Oh no, he didn't. Boy, you're supposed to keep scrolling. I know all girls get annoyed by this because there's jealousy there, but the last thing I'd want to do is take away his freedom to do something as small as liking other people's pictures. It definitely annoys me and makes me worry. But you just said you trusted him 100%. But I'm just wondering if you feel that I should be worried. Not if you trust him 100%. Liking another photo is liking another photo. I mean, I appreciate other, let me finish the question. Is it a respect issue? I'm sure a lot of other girls have this question too. Oh, I know they do. And want to know how much meaning should be taken in this. I would love to hear your opinion. Thank you so much. Please do not include my real name. Oh, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Well, hey girl, hey. I think this is something that a lot of girls deal with. You guys can let me know down below if you've ever had a little Instagram paranoia yourself. Sometimes those feelings that we have of like, I need to check up on my partner, what is he doing, or whatever, like sometimes those things are based in, you know, your instincts, because you can tell there are signs or whatever it may be that something is up, something's fishy, right? So sometimes I'm gonna tell you, you should go with your gut, and you should always go with your gut, but you shouldn't necessarily assume that him liking a girl's picture means that he wants to bone her or whatever else, or he might be messing around, right? Bone her. Who am I? Anyway. You shouldn't assume that, right? Like, cause I could like a guy's picture and have no interest in him sexually at all. I just think that what he posted was funny, or, you know, it was so cute, the little puppy or the baby, or I just, whatever. It's, you know, he might have been wearing a Cubs jersey or something. It doesn't matter. Like, something that he posted might have enticed me to like it because I genuinely liked the post. Now, if you guys out here doing nothing but liking, you know, Instagram ass models and you know, just girls with their titties hanging out and everything else, like, he's 16 and I wouldn't put too much, I don't know how to say this without sounding like an ass, because I know when you're younger, those relationships mean everything. It's like they are everything to you, and it's just everything and everything and everything. But he's 16 years old. This boy is not a man yet, and so he's gonna go through things, he's gonna do stuff just like you are, and he's gonna grow up, right? So at this point, I mean, he might not see anything wrong in liking other people's photos, or you know, he might be doing things that are actually disrespectful to you that maybe he wouldn't even consider being disrespectful, but I think that you shouldn't put too much value into any of it at this point. Like, he's 16 years old. He's a child still. Like, essentially, you're still a child. You're 16, you're a sophomore in high school. So if you feel like you are being disrespected, take a step back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure you have plenty going on for yourself. Take a step back, or tell him that and then see how he responds. It doesn't mean that you have to look like you're jealous. Like, if I saw something fishy, I'd be like, what is this? I feel this sort of way about it, and you can either, you know, explain to me why I shouldn't feel that way, or you can confirm that perhaps there's reason in me feeling that way. Like, these are adult conversations that I can have. But when I was 16, 17, 18 years old, I was not having those conversations. But I encourage you to have those conversations because they are far more healthy than, like, obsessing over what your boyfriend is doing on Instagram and who he's liking and who he's following and who put those eggplant emojis under his picture, who put all the little laughing faces or 19 different O's on LMAO. Like, he's not that funny, okay? Like, you can obsess over all that, or you can have some peace of mind and you can have an actual conversation with him, see what your gut tells you, and then kind of go from there. So, like I said, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Grooming. I had a question related to grooming. Okay, I'm getting waxed tomorrow, girl. Let's chit chat. I'm just now new to being sexual with my partner, and we've just started having sex, and it's my first time. I've never had a reason to groom. Oh, okay. And when I did, I felt like it was doing it wrong. I've tried different razors. It never feels like it does the job, and it leaves bumps, and it isn't all smooth. Well, that'll happen. I don't want to make my partner think I'm not trying for him. What? I've heard of hair removals and other related. That was it. But I am not for sure what is the best and easiest route to go. Hopefully you may have the answer. I don't know how old you are. You didn't mention. When I was younger, I would like shave. And I did get, I have like super sensitive skin everywhere, but especially in that area, hella sensitive. So, I would get like, razor bumps and stuff too. And it was super annoying and it made me self-conscious and it made me not want to shave, but then like not shaving would make me want to shave. So I would use different like exfoliate, like I would make sure that I was exfoliating really well. And then I would use, different creams, like they have, oils and stuff, just that it's kind of supposed to like help prevent the irritation that happens after shaving, which is kind of what ends up causing the bumps and stuff when, you know, like then the hair is trying to grow through and then it can't come through and then you gotta exfoliate to get the hairs out. Like, it's a whole thing. But I don't think you should feel pressure to do it. Like, if you want to, you could just trim instead. You could get like a trimmer. That way you're not shaving your actual skin. And if you're trimming, it's a lot less likely you're gonna end up with razor bumps or like ingrown hairs or anything. So I would suggest either trimming if you're a little bit older, or if you have a parent who wouldn't mind taking you, you could try waxing. I get waxed, like I mentioned. It's cool. I will probably very likely at some point try laser hair removal, because waxing just, it takes forever. Like, well, it's not that it takes forever, but like you gotta let it grow back and then you gotta go every month and like, or every few weeks or whatever. And I'm like, I don't want it. And it's kind of expensive. So, I mean, I tallied it up last year and I was like, okay, so I spent like $1,500 in waxing and I could have just had laser hair removal done. So, I don't know. So it kind of depends on like, I would say what your age is and, you know, and sort of how serious you are about hair removal. But that's what I did. When I was shaving, I would just make sure to exfoliate a lot and to use creams or oils. I forget exactly which ones I was using at that time. Now I use the ones from European Wax Center because that's where I go. It's for the same thing. It's just that I get waxed instead of shaving. But otherwise I would say, yeah, I mean, don't trip about it though. Like, trim if it's that serious, just trim, get a little trimmer. You can get them like on Amazon or whatever, they're really inexpensive. You can get a trimmer and just kind of trim it. You can get them at Target. I'm pretty sure that like Schick or whoever, I'm pretty sure they've come out with them at this point. And they're, you know, accessible, 10, 20 bucks. So try that out. If you guys have any tips and tricks, I mean, if you want, girl, just grow it out if you're cool with it. That doesn't show your partner that you're not trying. That's like, hey, I don't feel like irritating my vagine just to have sex with you. So you're gonna take it how it is, or you're not gonna take it at all. And that's just what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? There are plenty of hairy men out there, so they cannot walk up to you talking about, oh, you didn't shave? You look like Chewbacca. Shut up. Douchebag X advice. Okay. Oh, okay. I was talking to a guy a year ago and we started off as friends, and then all of a sudden it was becoming more than friends months later. Ooh, juicy. We would talk and text all day and night, hang out here and there. Isn't it so cute? Like in the beginning, I'll be talking all day and all night and then nobody gets any sleep. And it's just so cute. Good morning, baby, all that. You would think we were a couple. I poured all my feelings out to him one day and basically told him how I felt and I wanted something more because we were already acting like girlfriend and boyfriend, but we didn't have that title. He told me that right now he wasn't looking for a relationship because he wanted to be focused on stuff and let it be, and we both stopped talking to each other. Oh, I got into a relationship a year later, and then he got in one a few months after I did, and he then deleted me off of all his social media. That was a good move. I mean, maybe. I really didn't care for it, so I also did the same. Okay, so fast forwarding to this year, he broke up with his ex, and I'm still with my boyfriend, and he went back and followed me on all of my socials and likes almost everything I post. I don't follow him on anything. Basically, I'd like your advice or whatever on whatever this is. Why do you think he's wanting to come back into my life? Why is he doing this? P.S. Just saw that he unfollowed me today after following me for months. LOL. She didn't say LOL. I said that. Okay, he probably unfollowed you on everything either because his girlfriend asked him to, or because he felt like he didn't want to be tempted, or I don't think he was doing it necessarily to be petty towards you, because he waited until he had a girlfriend to do it. So again, I think my speculation, either his girlfriend asked him to do it, like, hey, unfollow any girl that you've been, you know, messing with, or any girl that you, whatever, I don't know what the situation would be exactly, but, or, you know, he didn't want to be enticed, and he didn't want to think about that anyway, but he was trying to be faithful to his girlfriend, and he knew that perhaps that was like, you know, that would be like a segue into worse things for him. So maybe that's why he did it, and why, you know, after he broke up with his girlfriend, why he came back and followed you again, because he saw no reason not to at that point. I don't think you should be tripping about it though. Like, you have a boyfriend, you have a whole boyfriend that you've had for, it sounds like over a year, right? Unless I, you know, misread that. I feel like the real question is, why you tripping over what he's doing? Like, why are you concerned about it? I mean, okay, you don't like him, he did you dirty, he treated you badly, but now you want to question what his motives are? Who cares what his motives are? You should not be concerned with that boy in any way, shape, or form, unless you yourself have some different motives and you are interested in him, and maybe then you got to look at why it is that you are questioning all of it versus just thinking about your lovely little boyfriend that you got. That's really my question here, just outside perspective. So you guys let us know what you think, or give her some advice, I guess, if you have ever been in like a similar situation. But yeah, that's kind of my question, is like, I don't think you should trip over it. Who cares what he's doing? He's living his life. He's over here liking your stuff, unliking it, following, unfollowing. I mean, if you don't want him, if you don't want to like even have to think about it, then just block him. Like, don't unfollow, just block him. You think I don't have a block list that's a mile long? I block everybody. Everybody gets blocked. You get blocked, and you get blocked, and you get blocked. Everybody gets blocked. Okay, let's do one more, guys. One more, because my battery's about to die. Too lazy for sex? Okay. Okay. Hey, Sarah, love your videos and all the content. Hey, shut up, Siri. I'm trying to talk. I said, hey, Sarah, and it said, I thought I turned on hey, Siri. I didn't. Hey, Sarah, I love all your videos, and I did it again. Okay, you know what the first sentence is. Love all your videos and the content you put on YouTube, especially your advice videos. I was wondering if you could help me out. I've been with my boyfriend for 6 years, and we've been living together for 2. After moving in together, I thought the sex would get better, but instead our sex life has been on a steady decline. I think that happens sometimes. I'm a very sexual person and I want it all the time, but he's quite the opposite. We used to have good sex, but lately he's been rejecting all my advances. He seems more interested in his video games than he is with being intimate with his partner. I try a lot of the time, and sometimes I play hard to get. Girl, it sounds like you can't be playing hard to get with this one. But nothing seems to work. I talked to him about it and he says he's too lazy. Honey, imagine how that must make me feel. I know I'm a good lay, but WTF, please help. Well, that's just rude. I mean, address him, like go straight up to him and for real tell him something. Cause how are you just gonna say, oh, I'm too lazy, I don't wanna have sex with you, I'm too lazy. Then be less lazy. Just because you know that you have a fault doesn't mean that that fault is your excuse for having it. Do you understand? If you walk around saying, yeah, you know, that's me, I'm an asshole, so you're just gonna have to deal with what kind of person I am. No the hell I'm not gonna have to deal with what kind of person you are. You know you're an asshole, so be better, do better. You know you're just lazy, so be better, do better. You deserve to have more than that, okay? It's one thing for relationships to kind of go through their ebbs and flows, especially when it comes to the physical side of it. But for him to just brush it off like, you know me, just lazy as hell, I wanna play video games all day. No. I'm a person who needs love, I need affection, I need attention, I'm in a relationship with you, I give you what you need to give me what I need. That's how relationships work. If I'm not gaining and benefiting from your involvement in my life, and I'm not helping you to gain anything or benefit from me being in your life, then in essence, what is the purpose? Why are we in each other's lives? Let's move on, let's find someone else that can benefit us in a different way, or let's just fully separate. And I can see how I can, you know, do things on my own without the weight of being concerned about a relationship that I'm in with a person who potentially just doesn't give a damn. Like, how are you just gonna say I'm too lazy? You're too lazy to deal with the problem that I have? No, you're not. Not today, buddy. You're not today. So yeah, I would address it and let him know that that's not an excuse. You're too lazy, so get up. So be less lazy. So do something, get active, do something. Get off your ass and treat me like I need to be treated. You know what? I feel like this video had a whole different vibe than some of my other ones. What's up with these guys? What's going on, guys? What's really going on right now? If you have any suggestions or any advice for her, let us know down in the comments. I think I'm gonna wrap it up right there though, because these videos get to be real long. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see Ask Sarah a little more often, let me know by giving me a thumbs up or telling me in the comments. But I think that's all I have for you guys, so I hope that you enjoyed the video. Be sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss any more. You can also subscribe to my vlog channel, follow me on Instagram and on Snapchat. My username is @SarahRae, Sarah with 3 H's, and it's always linked down below. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna see you in my next one, unless you're not subscribed, which is not cool. So anyway, bye guys.